After what seemed like a few days of nothing but wind, my good buddy Ross finally flew into town down here in Venice, Louisiana, and we got a little break in the weather, and we're heading back out to the marsh.
It's definitely a good fish.
I can tell it's a good fish.
All of a sudden I lost my lure. I was like, there's no weight, so I just started reeling as fast as I could.
Fish on. Fish on the chatterbait. Big one too.
Yeah.
Shimano Curado DC doing work right now.
My favorite part about fishing out here in the Louisiana marsh is that you always feel like you're by yourself and you always seem to be on fish.
Oh!
You can't catch him on camera though because he's not down.
The best part about these big bull redfish is that they have to eat. So you see some birds, you see some bait, you cast your poppet cork into it, you better hold on.
Big head shakes.
That one's big.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. Just wallowing down there.
That one hit.
Yeah. It was insane. I've never been stopped like that before on a hook set. Choked too, I bet, huh?
Yeah.
Ross is sitting down because it's about the fourth or fifth one of these reds that he's hooked this morning. After filming Ross put on an absolute clinic all morning, I decided to pick up a rod, try to get one of these redfish for myself.
Another big red on. Another big redfish on. Yep. Color monster redfish right here. I don't know how many this is for the day, but it's got to be at least like 5, 6. Just giant toads. Choked it down too. Absolutely choked it. Oh man, that never gets old right there. Gotta get him back in the water. You gotta get Ross a few more.
Yep. My arms can take it.
My arm hurts. Sure. Oh, there we go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That makes my whole month.
Yeah.
My whole month.
After spending most of our morning out on the beach fishing for big bull redfish, we decided we need to move into the marsh to see if we can't find some fish to sight fish and maybe one small enough for dinner.
Got another nice red on. Just saying it's been a while, but this looks like a good point. Ooh.
Yeah.
Head shake on him. What an epic day.
Yeah. The switch to the chatterbait, the popping cork's burning the arm out as much as the fish are.
My arm's definitely like 28, 29.
Mm-hmm. You said the more noise the better. I was like, oh fuck, these ones have rattles in the head.
Our way to the back part of the marsh. With the wind blowing and the tide low, we were unable to get to most of the spots that we wanted to fish. So we kept bouncing around until we found a spot that we could float and that had fish. You'll never believe what happens next.
Alright, so this fish is so big, guys, that it broke the reel seat. So we're having to, he's on the reel, I'm on the rod now. Tag teaming this fish. Alright, try to gain the line. Alright, I'm gonna pull. Okay. Alright, now you gain line. Alright. I'm gonna pull again. Try not to break the G. Loomis rod too, because that's what could happen right here. But now we kind of want to land the fish, you know? It's coming to us now. I'm gonna pull. And then good. Jesus Christ, guys. They both got this fish.
It was a team effort.
On the broken reel. Shimano, if you watch this, I'm gonna need a new van for it. Alright, this one's definitely going back in the water. You get a picture real quick?
No.
Got a picture?
We got pictures.
All right.
Never a dull moment with
Will you grab that camera?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, out of breath. Oh, there's your guess. Wild.
Fiver after that one, huh?
Yeah.
Good thing we were pushing back out of here. We knew that school was over here.
That redfish is what we call a day ender. So we're heading back to the dock and we're about to cook up some redfish for dinner. Alright, Ross and I finally made it back to the dock and we are ready to cook some fresh redfish for dinner. I think tonight how we're going to cook this redfish is we are just going to pan blacken it and then put it in with some rice and beans. So we're gonna go ahead and get the fillet in this joker right now. Now these redfish got real tough scales, so this actual serrated edge knife works pretty good to get through that. I'm redfish and I know I'm going to skin these fillets. I like to leave a little bit of skin on. That didn't actually work this time, but usually if you leave a little bit of skin on, it'll be a lot easier to hold on to when you're trying to fillet it or skin it. You run right down the skin of the meat and it should come right off. Just like that. Nice chunk of redfish right there.
Cut the rib bones out. Cool thing about redfish is you can just pull it out once you cut it.
Oh wow,
You can pull the whole rib
that's
out.
sweet.
You can do it with trout as well. They do have some pin bones here. Cut these pin bones out
And which way do those ones go?
along the two loins.
Do they curve us?
No, they're straight
Nope,
up and
they're
down.
straight.
They're right in the bloodline. And these bigger redfish too, what I like to do, guys, is I like to just take the time, and I usually split the top loin and the bottom loin. Just try to get all the red meat out of this, because this is a bigger fish. So you just take the time, cut that red meat out. You're gonna have a much better product. So there's a little layer of red meat. So you can just go right down there, just fillet that right off, without wasting too much meat at all. Do both of these fillets. And we have been feeding, there's been a cat around here, so we've been feeding all these scraps to a cat all week. I don't see it tonight. Alright, so we have the rice cooking. I'm going to slice up this lime real quick. And we're going to blacken this redfish. If anybody wants to know what this rental house reminds me of, Dole knives. This will be my fondest memory of this rental house. But I got my sharpener outside, so we're actually gonna probably sharpen it more. So we're gonna go ahead and squeeze this right here, guys, just on the redfish. A little lemon, a little lime, just like that. You will find every open wound that you have on your fingers. Don't worry about that. I'm actually gonna come over here and just do a little bit right here. There's a venison cube steak from a buckeye shot last year. They're about ready already. It don't take very long. Especially when they're thin sliced like that. You got some rice. We're gonna have some rice, black beans, or red beans and rice. Some venison, some redfish. And then also we're going to have some fresh onion with it. So I'm going to get this onion chopped up. And we're about to be having a delicious meal. You ready for this, Ross?
Can't wait.
Awesome.
Eating like kings after we just put a beat down on them.
Slade. You want to put the camera down? Will you really go there? All right, everything's ready. What do you think? Besides just a little spicy in the nostrils here in the house.
Yeah. Shooting me up.
Told you, the hotter you cook it, the spicier. When it's hot, stop. Our sinuses are clear. We're clear.
In the air. Wow.
Yes, there's a lot of spicy in the air right now.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and grab me some fish.
Yeah.
I like rice a lot. Just give me some extra. There you go. That's perfect.
Good.
And then I'll do a little bit of beans. Yeah.
These are what kind of beans?
Kidney beans.
Kidney beans?
Red beans.
That's a staple going here.
Yeah. Gotta have rice and beans with your fish. Then take some onions over here. Sprinkle these onions on here. That's how we do it. So we got venison, rice and beans, onions, and redfish blackened. All right, I'm gonna get my first bite here. Bro. Okay. So good, isn't it? So good.
Oh my god, yeah.
I don't know what it is. The redfish in Louisiana just tastes better.
It's phenomenal.
I think because they have more fat, because of what their actual, like legit, I think they taste better. Like I'm not making that up. And I think it's because they have a higher fat content in their meat because they eat so well.
Definitely we're eating well today.
But
But we're gonna go ahead and eat dinner, guys. Thank you for coming along for the ride.
Thank
Ross,
you. Thank you.
ready for tomorrow?
It's gonna be an early night, that's for sure.
We're not going out tonight.
Don't pull my leg too hard.
We're probably not going out tonight. We're gonna get out early tomorrow morning. Wind's supposed to be picking up even more than it was today. We're gonna try to go do some different stuff. I'm gonna kind of just go. I think we're gonna explore some new areas. Am I right?
I'm down with
And
that.
then if we don't catch anything, we'll probably go back to where we caught fish today.
Yeah, exactly. We know where fish are. So.
So you guys have a good night. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next video.